I want to thank all those people who are still sitting for my presentation. So thanks a lot. Okay. So so far we have been hearing cases only about adults. So I thought, why not think about headache in children? And all of you must have treated cases in children, headache with children. Yeah. Lots of them, no, but no.
Headache with children or headache with
So, children having headache. I correct myself. Yeah. So when I was growing up, this was a very rare entity. Not children would not have headaches. Children would give headaches for sure, but they would definitely not have headaches. But now, when I practice, I have seen that lot of children are experiencing headache, and there are so many causes. I must be having like a study of over 100 cases of headache in children, and I'll state the causes. But let me just go directly to a case. So this was a girl, 13-year-old child. She had come to me with severe headache for 5 years every single day. Can you imagine, every day evening the child is having headache, and the headache was there, but what bothered her more was dizziness and vertigo. She started developing, and that's where the mother became conscious about her. Alright. So when the dizziness increased, that's when the parents became very conscious of her headache. She would say it every day, but she had stopped complaining. So the nature of the child was non-complaining, is what I understood right at this moment. And how I work is, whenever the patient comes, I start putting all the symptoms right away into the repertory. So when I was doing this, there is a beautiful totality which was very prominently presented by the child herself. She is 13 and quite independent. So she said that, most of the times her pain is aggravated at night, it is aggravated in the evening, and it is even furthermore aggravated when she goes to sleep, so aggravation in bed. Then there was amelioration. She says, when I go to school, I am better, and the more it becomes better if the day is bright and sunny. She is better by running, and very peculiarly she said, I hold my head and then I run. I'm pressing my head. She typically has pain in her temples, and she's pressing it and then she's running. And she's just 13, she loves coffee. Her parents do not allow her to drink it, but she says, if I drink coffee, my headache becomes better. So these are very peculiar totalities, and there's a lot of weakness with headache. There is thirst is increased. If she drinks more water, she becomes better with that. Yeah. So these were the causes, general causes which is there from my study. That there is stress, there is lack of sleep, there is poor posture, there is eye strain. These are respiratory related, and there is sun aggravation. Did we go too far? Yeah. And there is very typical classical symptom which comes with exertion. In children, when they exert more, I am from Mumbai, so typically Mumbai is very humid. So children don't drink as much water, and that dehydration gives rise to headache. So we must observe all these symptoms. There is lack of emotional support and unstable families. So these were the common causes which I found in over 100 cases wherein children come down with headache. And the most important is, even if they come from a stable family and with apparently no major triggers, the children themselves have emotional inadequacy. So I would like to quote Ajit sir in one of your seminars, probably 10 years ago. He had said that today's children are having hyper-inflated ego or super-deflated ego. So that emotional instability of the children is also responsible for them having headache. So I knew all these points before I defined her case, and sir has spoken into details about headache, so I will not go into that. But in children, we need to identify primary and secondary. Common causes are migraine today, even in children. Tension headaches, cluster headaches are there. Secondary causes we must rule out first. So clinical examination of a child who is complaining of headache is a must, wherein flu, sinusitis, trauma, any medication, pain medication as sir has said, the children can be taking, generally tired है क्रोसिन ले लिया. That's a very common thing. कि बच्चा रो रहा था उसको क्रोसिन देते गए. So that has to be ruled out. Hydrocephalus is to be ruled out. Very rarely in children, hypertension is also. So how many of you have pediatric blood pressure machine in your clinic? Not many. We must have. Because if child is complaining about persistent headache, we must check his blood pressure. It could be one of the rare causes, but we must have that. Then meningitis could be there. Meningitis ke liye very simple thing which you clinically can see, the stiffness of neck. So we must not lose sight of these causes, and then you can go to the emotional inadequacy, as we will do in this case. So migraine in children can be moderate to severe. It may not present as proper migraine, like full-blown symptoms may not come. It may or may not have nausea, vomiting. Sir said vomiting has to be there for diagnosis of headache, but in children it need not be there. There can be other symptoms. Most prominent thing how you can come to diagnosis of migraine in children is these children would be averse to physical movement. They would not be the sporty kinds. Mothers would complain कि ना ये खेलने नहीं जाता, कितना भी बोलो इसको बैठ के ही खेलना है, कुड़ियों के साथ खेलता है. For boys they will have this, and for girls typically they will say नीचे जाके gossip करती है, she doesn't play. So physical activity, the reason could be that they have migraine, they have headache after exertion, they don't want to do that, and they may not complain of headache. This could be one of the things. So diagnosis in children is specifically different. That 15 or more headaches per month, 8 or more migraine-like symptoms for at least 3 consecutive months. So in our case, she definitely had migraine because all these criteria were met. Classical symptoms may not be there, so that's why I highlighted the special symptoms. Alright, now let's come back to the case. Now we've diagnosed the case that she has migraine. Now coming to the rubrics, there were some very peculiar rubrics which I found in her totality, and some of them were, sun amelioration. Most of the times headaches are aggravated in sun. Majority of them will be aggravated. So when she said amelioration, I had to take it, and there are only 4 remedies in that. Then there was another symptom, headache, pain, running amelioration. Only 2 remedies. While running, she's pressing her head. Very peculiar, and it just struck me. So I went on searching कि ऐसा कुछ rubric है क्या? तो है. And there's only 1 remedy in that. So I had to look at that. Again, all the other symptoms are there, peculiar ones. So I have taken the entire headache totality, and क्या लगता है? What would come? What remedy would come? Any guesses? नहीं? Rustox, Spigelia? नहीं? Alright, let's go. Because I had no clue at this moment as to what is going to come. But there were so many classic, lovely symptoms. So, I put it in the repertory, and the repetization sheet highlights a remedy, and through all the symptoms, and the single remedy rubric is also there. It highlights a remedy which I don't know. I have never learned it, so I hover over it. I naam to bata. I don't know what remedy is that. So I hover over it, and it says Hippomens. I have no idea what remedy it is. How many of you know what it is? Only few people, not all of us. Hippomens. It's very rare. So I said, ठीक है, sometimes sector totality में आ जाते हैं. it is not to be seen. We'll go next. We'll find the totality. Constitutional we'll give and we'll forget about other hippo men. क्या है? So I go to the live space and very interestingly, this is a 13-year-old child. When she was 8, her parents, so father is basically from Mumbai, a businessman, and he had shifted as a rebellion to his mama's place in Udaipur because he could not get along with his parents. So when he was young, he shifted to Udaipur, he settled a huge business there, and when the daughter was 8 years old, he thought that my children require better education, which I got, so I must shift to Mumbai. So without consulting the children, he decided to come back to Mumbai. Now this girl, who was amazingly friendly and very open, bubbly kind of a child, she was there, that personality in Udaipur. When she came to Mumbai, she was a small town girl in a big city. People did not accept her. People were, kind of making fun of her, and the whole mean girl story went on. In the school, she was trifled for her lack of having good accent. She could not speak English much, and in the society, people thought she does not have class because she comes from a small town. Nobody accepted her. At the same time, her parents, because they still had business in Udaipur, so they were traveling to Udaipur very often. Both of them did not have time. Mind you, they both love their kids. It's not that they don't. They love the kids utmost. What they did is another interesting thing. She has a 5-year-old brother, 3 years younger than her. She was left behind to look after the baby brother. So Dada Dadi is there. Grandparents are there in the house. So parents thought that they are going to stay together. But the children are not very comfortable with grandparents. They are meeting them suddenly, and suddenly that became a family. From a nuclear family, the joint family became a family. Grandparents are finding it difficult to gel with the children. Children did not have closeness. So only these two children were staying together all the time. Parents are doing back and forth in Udaipur, Mumbai, Udaipur, Mumbai. And the child was feeling super neglected. But she did not have the capacity to voice it. She couldn't say that I need your presence. She just couldn't say that. And this green girl story was, I have already explained to you. With that, she was having headaches, she was running, holding the head, and very importantly, she used to sit and cry at night. Once she would put the baby brother off to sleep, then she would start crying, she would feel lonely. She wanted people in her life, but she could not step out, and therefore she stayed, secluded, in her solitude. Yeah? How much time?
5 minutes more.
5 minutes, I'll finish before that. So she's a bright child, very intelligent, but most of the times now she started developing lack of memory. Whatever she was reading, she was forgetting that. Then prostration of mind. She wanted to be quiet. She became very, very shant kind of person. There was a lot of sadness, and there was aversion to being talked. She didn't want to converse with too many people. Then vertigo, tearful mood, all the symptoms I have told you that I have put in the repertory. Kya hoga? So what I was expecting, it came. Natramure and known similar things. But if you will look at it closely, Natramure, lycopodium phosphoric acid is covering, and the fourth thing here is again coming Hippomane. I said, you know what? Sector is also covered by Hippomane. The constitutional symptoms are also covered by Hippomane. So I must see what it is. How many of you know what it is? Koi janta hai? Hair of the horse. Close. That was my first thought. Absolutely, I thought that it is, that's the first thing, but no. So I went to our Allen's Encyclopedia, because if some remedy is there in the Allen's Encyclopedia, then I'll think about it. Otherwise, I'll give Natramure, because that's the closest, right? But when I go to Allen's, what I see most interesting is it has been proven by Herring himself. So how can you question a remedy which has been proved by headache? Yeah. So it is basically a meconium deposit of the amniotic fluid taken from the colt. Colt is newborn horse. Or at some times, some references are also there, newborn calf. So cows. Yeah. And there are so many books which are giving exact symptoms which the patient had. Like, extreme peevishness. This is Allen's encyclopedia. Extreme peevishness in the evening, quarrelsome mood with heat over the body, feels as though he would fight with anyone, discontented with the present condition. In the evening, this girl would go down to play, but she would not feel like mingling, sadness would strike her, and she would just run. This disinclination for any kind of business, the headache especially was very much increased by mental exertion in the forenoons. So I said, how beautiful. Let me see if anyone else is saying anything about it. So then I see Pulford is giving exact things. It is melancholy, has no use, sits in the corner, so on and so forth. Dr. Shankaran says a lot of things, but then he also mentions company aversion too. Presence of other people aggravate the symptoms and desire for solitude. Remember, this girl she goes down to play, but she doesn't want to mingle with her age girls, and she will desire solitude by running. So she's creating her own solitude. She does not want to upset her mother by saying, I will not go down. Yeah, so she's creating her own solitude, and she sits still wrapped in deep sad thoughts and notices nothing as if. Then I go and search what it is exactly. So these two animals, when you look at, what do you think is the most common thing in these two animals, cow and horse?
Mammals.
Anybody? They're mammals. Anything?
Domesticated by quality.
Fantastic. Say it again, Anjali.
Domesticated by
Domesticated. Have you ever seen a wild cow? We see cows on streets of India, but have you seen a wild cow? Nobody. Nobody has thought about it. Have you seen wild horses? There used to be, 200 years ago in America, wild horses used to be there, but not anymore. They are highly domesticated to the extent that now cows and horses are genetically modified by evolution to be dependent upon the man. That much is the level of domestication. You see, this child, she is doing so much for the family without questioning the parents, without telling them that I need you, I'm a baby, I can't take care of the baby. But she's doing that. Cow doesn't voice.
time up.
Yeah, time up, done. So I gave her Hippomens, and within 8 months, whatever the story, but that was my beautiful learning. If you give me 1 minute, I want to share one remedy which I've given many times. Yeah, many times, and some amazing indications. So the first indication, headache after birthday party. How many of you have treated headache after birthday party? Pata hai? Lot of times? Yeah? Pulsatilla, fantastic. Headache after birthday party because the rubric is fatty food. Headache after fatty food. Headache walking with father, no headache with others. If she walks with others, no headache. Small child. No, because father is tall, he's walking fast, she has to run. So headache after running, that's the rubric, I'll show you the rubric. Headache in the evening, then too much in the morning. So headache starts in the evening, she sleeps, she wakes up and has lot of headache. Again Pulsatilla. Headache if Chachu comes to pick up the school. Like, how? If anyone else comes, she doesn't have headache. Because Chachu comes with his bike, where her feet are dangling, and there is a rubric. Headache, feet dangling, and that's Pulsatilla. Headache after dinner, chupta hai, stitching headache after dinner. So these are some amazing rubrics which have saved me. Single remedy rubric, headache after fatty food, headache walking fast, headache evening increasing through night, headache hanging down feet, headache stitching pain, brain dinner after. Pulsatilla. So, you know, so I just sum it up. So any case for headache you want to see, you have to do the proper diagnosis. There has to be psychodynamics, and you have to look at the rubrics, and the final remedy is going to be just a cakewalk. Thank you.
Wow.